Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now you've got large futuristic air, because neither of those is spaceships. But if you got like some sort of spaceship skill or whatever, or from your camel points, if you want to put that into flying a spaceship or whatever.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
There it is. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. Tell them what the different sizes of stuff are.
Where's the sheet we made?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Oh, the official Google sheet?
Yeah.
Well, the sizes. I just want to let them know.
Yeah, I got it. I'm going to bring it up. Hold on.
Cool. Yeah, just tell them what the sizes are. And
spreadsheets. I'm going to get the link.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That way you can see it at his convenience. Although I gotta say, so far my favorite part was when you told him Pete revealed all to foreign powers and shit, and then his eyes did that thing where they went like.
See? I didn't fuck up the most.
So our spaceship, is that large then, or medium? Or the,
open up the link that Russ just put in. And then if you up at the top, if you scroll all the way to the right, it has a size classification thing. So
no, it's
this space would be large for our spaceship.
Yeah, this
Millennium Falcon down. Is it like a Millennium Falcon?
It's a Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly would be large. Millennium Falcon large. Huge as those big fucking triangle bitches that the Empire Strikes Back guys fly around in, where you need like lots of fucking people and shit.
Yeah, like a Star Destroyer. Yeah.
Right.
Or Death Star, or whatever.
Oh, that's a totally different category, probably.
Yeah.
I'm happy to put it into huge.
Okay, cool.
But you need a lot of people to run that shit.
Right.
And of course, the unshielded exhaust ports are always problematic.
So on the sheet, I've got small as an X-wing. Is that correct?
Sounds right to me.
It's a one-man pilot.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. The difference between small and medium is small is you're in there. Medium is I can fit all the PCs in here with me.
Right. Yeah. To the right, there's a size classification guide. It's a yellow box that gives you the general rules for what the craft is.
Yeah. Tiny could be a drone, or it could be I think scuba and shit's going into that. We're working on. So scuba now would be tiny, water, modern, and off you go.
Okay. So, we don't have that redded out yet, Freddie.
Yeah, I have to do it. Well, I didn't know if we were doing it officially or just talking about it.
May as well. And then what was the other one? Scuba and
parachutes.
Parachute would be tiny.
Modern air.
Yeah, modern. Yeah, tiny
modern air.
So
right.
pretty.
Technically, it could be primitive as well because there's no electronics in it, but. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't put it as primitive simply because it wasn't really invented back in primitive times. Anything World War II or on is kind of modern.
Yeah, modern then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Logan, are you aware that there's also, this is the official sheet I linked to, you're aware there's also a scratch sheet that we can play around on?
Don't confuse Logan.
Don't confuse Logan.
Okay. We'll deal with it and put it on the official sheet. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Because right now we've got things like drone and RC airplane.
Well, I was gonna say I'd be happy if eventually the sheet showed like a whole bunch of different examples. That way, the people who want to sit and argue about it can just be referred to the sheet. But for everybody else, figuring out the difference between tiny and small and medium should not be a big deal.
Yeah. The problem with that is that really makes the chart very hard to read. Because it changes all the heights of the cells and everything. So we try to keep it.
You could have like one of those like links where if you hover over it, then it pops up the box.
Not in Google Sheets, I don't think. But
we'll figure it out. Don't worry.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you guys are clever. I'll let you figure it out. In the meantime, I need everybody to contemplate how Henry ordered the execution of so many French prisoners. Sorry, I'm still on about the Agincourt thing. Anyway, moving on.
All right, so there you are, Doc. There's all the info that happened recently. Hi.
I see.
Now you can kind of understand why he wants a dildo on his hook so he can begin inserting it into you.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sorry. It's terrible. This is not funny. I know it's not funny. So, would you like me to paint you a picture of the sword? We got some time.
If you make your painting roll, just show them what it looks like.
Okay.
So is it just too hard for you to pull out, or what's the...
I have it in my secondary sword pocket, and I kind of really went up the extra-dimensional tree very quickly, so I have lots of stuff to learn. And I want to be able to put it back in there.
Just say yes. Okay,
Sorry.
Here's one. No meta shit. Come on, Russ, you're better than that. Here's what he draws you on his pretty picture. As you can see, it's a bit unique looking.
Okay.
He looks about as thrilled as if you said, you know, I had to leave all that evidence we stole somewhere, and your house was close by. He has that look on his face.
Also,
honestly, we should go and look for that armor is what we really should be doing instead of sitting here in future fuck-off land.
Yeah, I never want to come back here, but...
I mean, if it's still there.
No, I'm sure someone picked it up and took it. And we just need to find out what asshat is walking around in that fucking armor.
I can take you there if you want. Just be aware you have a debt to pay, and if you don't, it's only bounty hunters on your ass.
Yeah, I meant to, they'll take your liver. We've come for your liver. Did anybody ask about the sword, Freddie?
No.
Huh. That's strange. Okay.
The message was, my son's a bit of a dick, so I guess Benedict wasn't really fond of him. But, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, in any event, I mean to get it back, but I had no way of contacting Amber, so I was kind of waiting for them to come to me.
If you want to go to Gothic,
I like the look on Chris's face as he just stares at you through the computer. It's good times.
Didn't want to leave it on the street.
I mean, to be fair, it was quite heavy.
I don't even think I wiped the fucking blood off that thing, by the way.
So awkward.
Just so you know. Yeah.
Alright, well, if you want to go to Gothic, you can go there and have a look. Or you can go get that job and not have bounty hunters chasing after you. Totally up to you.
It shows all these Boba Fett looking people going, we got any jobs coming up? Several. Excellent.
I'd like to pay off my credit card debt. I'd like to do that. Doc looks like he has an urgent look on his face, though.
Like, what's your debt?
2,300.
How much do you have, Freddie?
Just over 1,000. We can get some gold and try and trade it for that.
Yeah, we can get some gold and try and trade it.
And by we, I mean me.
Do any of you know, like, are any of you good at trading things or no?
I'm okay at it.
I'm decent. I'm not an expert, but yeah. Yes, sir.
The problem with that is we flooded the market. Apparently, these guys flooded the market with gold, so it may not be worth nearly as much.
Yeah, it may have dropped a little. Yeah.
A lot. So we need to find some kind of trade good that we can buy that these people want, probably.
I do have an adventure ready for if you guys do want to go and deal with that stuff too.
Okay.
The bounty thing, or the bank thing rather.
Cool.
Do you know how to trump gate or not yet?
Trumps don't work yet.
But even coming, that's right. They don't even work coming in, do they?
Nope. There's a cleanse and that's it.
Oh, that's right. And you guys destroyed the spaceship that was at the embassy, right?
We didn't destroy it. Someone looking for the Overthruster destroyed it. Which, by the way, McKay now has. Someone dropped off a package.
I mean,
And
you ignoring any, you guys destroyed it. You see, if you just ignore like the things that are important to other PCs, it's going to come back on you, not the idiots that are around there.
I mean, you have another spaceship. Look. See?
I see that. I don't know how to pilot this. The shuttle, I did know how to pilot.
There's a shuttle over there.
8 points of the shuttle.
Right. Is it ours?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. There's a shuttle which looks like it could be hooked up to an exterior mount, but it's in here. You're guessing evidence analysis roll as you are now noticing it. There was a shuttle, and what else was in here?
The hover car. Hover car.
Cool. Is it a hover van or a hover car?
Hover van, yeah.
Freddie, when did the spaceship arrive at the embassy? When did that happen?
That was towards the end of last season.
So a while back. Because Logan, you have never described the spaceship. You just keep describing Freddie's doghouse, and that seems like a really important detail.
Spaceship. That's been there forever.
That's in a whole different building that is closed off and stuff. It's not just parked on the ground in the Old West.
Okay. Yeah. Well, of course, because otherwise there'd be men in black just crawling all over the place.
So, Chris, evidence analysis. Yeah. You're thinking that the shuttle it could be in here, even though it's kind of a bitch to get out. I mean, it's like you don't want to fuck up your piloting when you're taking it out, or you're going to fuck up the exit ramp. But the reason it's probably in here is because it would be easier to break into than the ship. And so they put it in here as a way of keeping it safer.
It has its own berth.
Logan, skill check, that would be a space vehicle, right? Not a air vehicle?
Correct.
But the hover car that we have is an air vehicle. Okay.
It's land.
Land vehicle.
Oh, I thought you said it was a hover car. Okay.
It's
like
land feature.
Luke's land speeder kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's a creepy pedo van type format rather than Luke Skywalker.
It's still medium, but it's a van.
Yeah. Tinted windows. Hence the creepy pedo thing. And nobody's written free candy on the side yet, which is a disappointment.
Any other questions, Doc?
What would you guys like to do?
Just shows him saying there's all this rope gathered around him like he's some sort of spider just farted.
Well, I know what wants to pay the debt off. So why don't we go see what this job offer is?
Pay the debt off, but I see that look on your face. And if you have any more pressing matters that we should attend to,
well, see, my idea of pressing matters and your guys' idea of pressing matters are completely different. That's like apples and oranges. I care about the big picture. You guys like to make sure everything's cool. Because if a bounty hunter walks up to me, I'll vaporize him. I don't give a shit. So, I mean, I'll just be like, fuck off. And then I'll take his gear, sell it, and then I'll be good.
Fair enough. Okay, so I mean, you're not wrong. Well, you
Well,
kind of
you
are.
might be because everybody's got body cams on. That might be
You need a
extremely
license
dangerous. So
to trade as well. So.
That's 100 cred. I have a license to trade.
And the bounty hunter, they'll take his fee off of the cred card. Basically, if you want to operate in this zone, you probably want to get square. It's not as simple as just offing the guy who sent after you.
This zone does have a lot of neat shit in it, apparently. So
if you have some stuff, you want me? Oh, well, you said you have a trade license. If
There's a Clems here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I just sell some stuff, that's an easy way to do it.
So the easy way, like the dumb easy way, is to go buy chickens and then come over here and sell them because they sell for about 500 a pop.
If they don't die, yes.
Right. And you can cleanse them through. And I think you can cleanse. Yeah. You could probably have 2 chickens on your lap.
Oh, we did that. We bought some chickens.
Oh, okay.
Shows the chicken
where's
market.
the money then? Just give me some money and I'll pay it off.
I gave it to Glenn and Dana.
Didn't they win something in Vegas and have they're just money bags?
Oh no, basically? I gave it to not Glenn and Dana. Kinley and McKay.
Why would you ever give Kinley money? He's just gonna throw it somewhere.
Kinley doesn't use money at all.
He's just gonna drop it somewhere like, oh look, it's shiny, and like
I was trying to pay off his debt.
Yeah, he's gonna throw it at like the nearest hobo and then walk away.
Doc, I think you don't need this, but do you want a medicine plus 20?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Which one? I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna get rid of. Does anyone want an assistant 10 before I get rid of it?
If you're getting rid of it, I'll take it because.
Yeah, I've got good cards, so I don't want it.
I'm gonna play Virtuoso, and then I'm gonna limited retreat the Virtuoso and play it again. So I have a 20%. It's 10% permanent in one musical instrument of your choice.
Oh yeah, I'm building up my electric guitar skill. I limited retreat that thing too.
Okay, so you have it too now.
They're going to start a band. They're going to tell you they're on a mission.
Well, I'm good at the lute, and now I'm working on my harmonica.
Well, I mean, they have to be a band if we're going to be Buckaroo Banzai soon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to buy some chickens and see if I can sell them real quick?
Yeah. Sounds good. Cut to?
Right. Where do you guys want to go to buy chickens? You go to the Clems.
Do you have
your guys' 2 credit cards
would probably be the best place to go. I got $200.
You have Shimmer. Okay.
You see a lot
Do you guys know how to ride a horse?
I'm a hobbyist.
No.
Because if we all rode horses and we did specific place shadow walk, we could walk to here, and then we could sell 3 horses.
I could do that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But are you able to specific? Doc?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just learned it, but I'm pretty good at just making things happen when I want to.
I can do it too as well. So.
Question: has anybody tried to shadow walk into this place? Is that effective? Because Trump doesn't work.
It doesn't? Oh, that's right. It doesn't. I can try to break reality again right quick.
You notice a lot of people are hurrying toward the bank. They seem rather excited.
Did you say break reality?
Yeah. I'm going to pull out a trump card to Shermer.
It doesn't work. Okay, sure.
No, we climbed out.
That's definitely not going to work.
Here comes the fumble card, the fumble card, the fumble card.
Do you want a reroll?
Fumble card coming to you now.
Okay.
I have a supporter reroll if you don't want to take a fumble card.
I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take a fumble.
Okay. That's what I thought.
He goes, and you see time and space are warping around him and kind of creating like a strange vortex. The card bursts into flame, and people are starting to get sucked into the strange spinning thing, screaming. That's never happened before, you think? How odd.
You sure you don't want that supporter reroll?
I already got the fumble. Yeah.
This is a pretty severe fumble card, though. It's not just him being stunned for a round. This is one of the pretty nasty ones.
Yeah, maybe re-roll the fumble card. That's kind of bad.
Yeah, it's not good. You want if you play it on?
It's not my bubble. It's not my bubble reality. Why? Are you guys attached to the zone?
There's a giant spaceship over there.
Destroying zones is not something I want to be involved with.
That's my moniker, though, sir. I am the destroyer of worlds.
You notice the spaceship itself, which you're not far from, is beginning to shake a bit.
Play the card.
Aren't we in? Oh, we're next to the spaceship. We're not in it?
No, we're in Clem's.
You started walking over toward the Clems when you decided to do this.
Yeah, I give you a supporter reroll. I don't know if that means pick a new fumble card or what.
Yes, it does. Here comes the new fumble card. Can
I counter with a pause?
Honestly, if you trash Guri, I might be perfectly happy with that. I hate this zone.
He accidentally drops his trump card, goes oopsie, and that's it.
I pick it up again.
That's a lot better.
But, Logan would not be happy with me. Yeah.
For the PC, this is one of the first campaigns where the PCs, not the first, one of the first, where the PCs actually have the power to destroy the whole universe and all the other PCs things, and everybody gets told, new campaign, make new characters.
It's happened before. Legit. This is an extension of when it happened before.
Oh.
So
you've blown up the universe before.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
That's the right response.
I have this memory of being an individual named Cherry, and I was an Amberite, and I was with no. I was pure chaos. There was another Amberite with us, and there was someone that was both. We had the Gem of Judgment. We were in Ghost Wheel, and we got up to it like, we're here to do the very last thing. Like, we had like to get the Gem of Judgment. Like, I remember I sacrificed myself. I straight up went to where it was at the Castle Amber, and I interrupted this like quasi magic cage that was around it. Instant death. Dworkin brought me back to life, so we could go and like do the big great and like make everything work. And so we're all right there at Ghost Wheel, where there's this thing where you can put the Gem of Judgment in it. And the one guy that has both chaos and pattern has the Gem of Judgment. And as we're sitting there at 4 a.m, he's like, I put the gem in there.
Would that be Merlin?
No.
Okay.
No, this was Cephalopod. And anyway, so he puts it in, and we all kind of just sit there like, because like we all look at each other, give each other the nod like, this is the time. And then he does that. And we're just like, wait, what? Wait, what just fucking happened? And it closed, and there was nothing we could do. Like, legit, like because I was the fastest out of all of us there, I even tried to, like, I took out my hard pattern sword, and I tried to cut where you could get into it, and I was looking for basically like the perfect hit, and of course I didn't get it, and Ghost Wheel reasserted the entire universe because it now had the Gem of Judgment, and it made its own reality, which we are now living in today.
So it's your fault I'm here.
As he says that, it begins to rain.
You're on a whole nother level. I get it now.
So when you guys are like, oh, the bad shadow thing is going on, blah, 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 the people here, these are nothing. These are all shadows, and this is someone else's reality. I don't care. Nuke goes off in the background. Whoa, they're all dead.
Okay.
What I'm concerned about is that since I was in Ghost Wheel and that pattern is now trying to assert itself across the universe, to make that the one pattern. So Amber's going, oh shit, we can't have that. We need to have balance, which is why I've been tasked by Random to make a Logris to balance the universe.
Right. So that's how you created the pattern?
Because I had the Gem of Judgment, and in Ghost Wheel, I etched the pattern on the floor, creating a new pattern in reality.
Oh, Jesus.
And
so these are entire
power in Ghost Wheel.
So that explains why clones keep showing up when we walk that pattern. They're from alternate universes.
Well, that just happens if you. They don't last too long, but they do. You will get.
By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but our reality that we're in right now is getting more real.
Yeah, and magic is fading. I think our universe is. Yeah, I was right. Okay, I was right. My suspicions were good. The pattern is asserting itself. I just didn't know what the technical. Yeah.
So when the firewall was there, and remember how it started pulsating? Remember what I was talking about, Freddie? I was talking about how because I made the pattern.
Yeah.
Well, the reason the firewall is not there is because it broke free, and our reality of where we are from is trying to assert itself across all worlds. Which is why after I did that, it's slowly consuming other worlds, which is why I'm the destroyer of worlds.
As he's telling you guys this stuff, you're walking through like thick crowds and stuff, and he's doing the Morpheus where people are just not hitting him and people are bumping off you guys and stuff, and it's like something weird is going on here, and you're like that part in your mind that tells you that. You know, the guy with the fucking bad Captain Kirk mask is outside with the knife. That's going off.
Okay.
And so to balance that, that's why I have been tasked to do the whole Logris thing. So if there's a Logris out there of equal power and size, supposedly it will, but whether that's true or not, or because I have a suspicion that Random that gave me that quest is not the real Random, and that it's actually someone from the Courts of Chaos that wants me to do that, because I think that there's been some subterfuge there.
$10 says it's justice.
Nah.
Why is
okay, kids, I've got a red card that Logan gave me apparently for saying something clever. It is down to the wire.
Okay.
It's the final countdown.
Motherfucker, now there goes my writing skill plus 20. Y'all killing me with these cards today.
I was totally right. That was exactly what was happening. Is there any way to reestablish the firewall?
No, we'd have to make a new one. The firewall blew out as the power of our pattern pushed.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Kind of like a balloon that popped.
Can we protect these shadows? I mean, you don't care about these shadows, but annihilating all these. What do you mean?
No. This here that we were in, this red piece of shit that we're in, is someone's bubble reality that they made.
Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, do you think rebuilding the firewall would be a good idea?
I think we need the Logos first, then do the firewall.
Well, no, if we make the Logos, we won't need the firewall. But see, now if we do the Logos, will that just give the Courts of Chaos more power, so that they can assert themselves over Amber?
Look,
that's what I gathered when you said Random might have been somebody hiding, and so
someone's definitely manipulating us.
So do you remember when I popped?
Of course they are.
Do you remember when I popped Random out of? Because I found Random, I used the card, forced my will upon the card so I could see him, and I pulled him through from the Courts of Chaos, and the only thing that I needed to do to sever the chains that he was on were my lightsaber. And I cut, pulled him through, saved Random. That was fucking way too easy. No matter how miraculous or that might have been, still too easy.
So you haven't pulled a Princess Leia and they're following us with the Death Star, right? You haven't pulled a Princess Leia and now they're following us to our secret base in the Death Star to blow us all up?
Look, they know where we are.
I never understood that part of the movie. why she knew that they put a tracking device that was way too easy. And is something coming for us, Doc?
There's always been something coming for me.
Yep. Okay. I'm down with fixing your problems. I suddenly don't care about anything either. I started out that way in this dimension anyway, and then I decided that being ethical was a good idea, but now I'm thinking maybe we got bigger fish to fry.
Now, see, it's okay. I get wanting and needing to solve the small things. Like, we shouldn't, like, not care about anything that's going on, because if this reality becomes our complete reality, well, we're going to have to deal. Right. And also, we have other people that are connected to us that do still live in here and do care. So we have to have a balancing act. We have to know when we have to act on the Amber stuff we need to know when to act on the things that are happening here. To ignore both, which has been happening more times lately than not, that is no good.
Yeah, I did ask. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's really all I was, like, that was the point I was trying to, like, I get that we need to, like, so, like, when you guys are like, oh, like, the credit thing, I get, but, like, realistically, we could go to Shermer, we all ride horses.
Yeah.
We you know, we burn our will upon, you know, we burn some extra life essence so that we can make that happen. We bring 3 horses back, we sell it all, and we get square with the house. That's great.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's just get that done, and then we'll make plans about restoring the balance to the universe or whatever you think is important, because that sounds pretty important.
Just before we leave, I want to check what the price of a horse sells for.
10K.
Yeah. 10K? Okay.
Currently, the price is at 10K. Although, in checking around, you notice the price of chickens has fallen to 450.
Mm-hmm.
It's because there's too many.
Right.
Well, and you're not sure what the deal is with that. But also, you do notice that the prices do go up and down and stuff based on more events than just yours. Although gold is pretty reasonable right now. I mean,
I'll get back.
High gold. I mean, it could cause the price to go back up. But
well, if you think about it, if you guys just brought male chickens when you did that, you'd be okay. But you probably just brought all kinds of chickens. And then someone was very enterprising, went, oh, male, female, eggs, chicks. Now they have chickens. And now they have a chicken farm. Now that fucker's rich. Unfortunately, the PCs aren't going to sit around and make a fucking chicken farm because we don't give a shit about that. We want to get on to the next shit. So there's some chicken farmer here that, you know, because that happened, that's what happened.
Right. So we should bring stallions. Because we don't want any horse breeders. How much does a horse cost in Shermer? Or do I have to go to Shermer to figure that out?
Better get your ass to Shermer.
Can I make a bargain roll on that?
Huh?
Can I make a bargain roll on that since I'm from that time period?
You've never bought a horse before.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because I only have like 1,000 Shermer bucks, and I don't know if that's enough to purchase a horse.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. Because I remember, well, you know, we might be like a shitty horse for that, but that's not enough money. I don't know how many Shermer bucks Aeolus has, but I don't. I have, you know, traveling cash, not big money.
Now, at the same time, though, depending, like, we could always go and see what the bank wants right quick, see how easy that is. And if it's an easy thing, just, and then, you know, come deal with the big stuff. We've done that recently, too. The last time I was with Josh, you know, we were in Shermer as the mirror people, like we were someone else. And we dealt with you know, what we had to deal with real quick. And then we talked about some other stuff. So we could always do that, too. If that's easier.
What's the price of gold?
They are buying it for 7 credits a gram and selling it at. Sorry, they are buying it at 4 credits a gram, selling it at 7.
Oh, that's plummeted. Okay.
That would be, it would not be bad to buy and then convert that into some other kind of cash. You'd be very wealthy in another zone.
How much is silver?
Silver is holding steady at 0.2 credits per gram.
How about rare earths? That's important for technology. Do they seem to have a shortage of that?
No, actually, I have no idea on that shit, but I can tell you this: they have asteroid mining and shit that's going on.
Yeah,
and as you know, they have lots of shit in asteroids.
Okay, so silver is ridiculously.
That gold is ridiculously cheap, and you can leverage it for Shermer bucks, and then we can bring the horses back.
Honestly, we can just buy some
gold. We can make more credits.
We can just buy some gold. Just buy some gold. Buy some gold. Sell it for silver in Gothic. Make a massive profit. Sell the silver back here. Pay off your debt.
I don't think killing off market resources in that way. First of all, if we start flooding the market with everything, people are going to come for us.
Yeah.
They're going to say, wow, these guys are really rich. And they're going to come for us, and they're going to put us in a room, and they're going to ask us where we're getting all this shit from.
Let me put it this way.
Plus metals are super heavy.
I have 2 huge quests in the embassy, worth roughly 60,000 silver each. If you want to sell one of those, sell enough silver to pay off the debt, then we can go on to do other stuff.
Now wait, were these?
Do you actually own that, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, Freddie. I just had to ask, because you seem pretty cavalier about. Well, anyway.
Well, these are the colored Chris, if I'm not mistaken.
No, those were the ones that we were going to feed the Singapores, but now they're dead, and we no longer need them.
Okay.
So we bought them from Gothic for that reason.
Well, they are still useful if you ever can figure out how to use them. But
well, I'm saying if you want to sell one for like 50 or 60,000 silver,
you do find people that are very interested. They don't have any horses; they have pictures of horses. So you might.
Horses.
I was gonna say you might even be able to get more than that for the horses, more than 10K each, depending on bargain rolls and quality of horses and stuff like that. But yes, apparently chickens. There's some chicken farmer out there who's having trouble keeping up with the demand because everybody's like, "Ooh, it's a little spicy."
The quick and easy is sell the quest, get the silver, come back, sell the silver, pay off your debt. Go off and do whatever else.
Honestly, I think it's more clever to buy some gold if we can carry it. I mean, if you can buy 10 pounds of gold and then take it to any other zone.
Well, by the way, Chris, did I give you a quick rundown of some of the businesses in this zone?
No.
It could be of interest to you. There's I'll list them off. There's like about a dozen, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Travel agent called Get Off Your Rock. A brothel called Get Your Rocks Off. The Cling Tight mining firm. Black Briar. Black Chuba. The Bone Club. Clems. Curl Up and Die. Floating World. House of the Rising Sun. Husk House. Kingsman Tailors. New You. Privacy Club, and the Vortex Semi-Public Library. It's very easy to figure out that the name of the people who own this particular rock, i.e. the corp, is called the Vortex Group, because everybody is like, yay, Vortex.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you, Freddie, about how we make
No, I'm just saying, if you want to do it the clever way, absolutely on board. Or if you're more pressed for time, we can do it the quick and dirty way.
Time doesn't mean anything here.
Well, I would beg to differ based on how quick things seem to be happening.
Oh, Freddie, by the way, give me a evidence analysis roll.
Sure.
because I'm cruel.
Freddie, I don't care about time because, you know, I go to bed and then I wake up 3 months later, you know? I mean, time it doesn't mean anything here.
Hence why you need to make the best of it while you're still awake.
Yeah, but Doc just explained, it doesn't fucking matter. It's an alternate reality that doesn't...
Well, why don't you just kill yourself and get it over with then?
Because I don't know what that'll fucking do to me. I actually thought about doing that before Rosalind set me straight to get rid of that goddamn dog. And also, reality is bleeding into this shadow. Therefore, killing might be dead. Remember the Gothic?
Uh-huh.
Remember Gothic, and we had a feeling that it was much more real.
How could I forget?
Right. So dead might be dead now.
Good point. Take a card for that inspiring rant, Russ. And Freddie, you're wondering because you were very heartbroken about Hong Kong going to shit, and you're wondering if your actions or lack thereof here may cause or allow this place to also go to shit. And then there'll be another cyberpunk zone that's gone forever.
Anyway,
Freddie, I was not good at planning. You know, I didn't bother planning because I didn't think reality meant shit over there. But this sounds serious, and now I'm thinking about, you know, really actually doing something about it. If you're fucking around in these zones, God knows that might be putting the balance towards chaos.
I'm not doing anything. Things just happen. Bad stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And
yes,
Elwin makes you stay in a doghouse. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, I've seen the misunderstandings. Now you don't have a hand.
All right, how do you want to handle this?
You guys are passing an android that's getting pelted with rotten fruit by some jeering kids. It's just standing there and taking it quietly.
Did you say an amberite?
Android.
Oh, okay. Hey, robots have rights too.
It slowly lifts up its head and looks at you, and it looks at you with those big robot eyes as it's being pelted with fruit. The kids are like, middlemen suck. Middlemen are taking our job. They took our jobs.
Come on, Rob. You don't have time for this.
I'm not. That's all I do. That's it.
It looks at you imploringly as you are passing it.
We walk by.
Yep. I just say robots have rights too. To the kids.
Apparently, it doesn't have any stuff. And it just the robot after you go by and it just watches you and then it hangs its head and lets the abuse continue.
Let's go to Clem's. See how much a horse is.
Oh, I didn't know if you were going to check on what their mission thing was or whatever.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Do you want to? Yeah, that's.
Or you go to Clem.
Do you want to do this mission? Do you want to do something else? We have choices.
Yeah, if you don't want to do the mission, then save it and I'll run it later. But if you want to do it, then go do it.
I frankly don't care much about the mission after what Doc just told me.
Yeah,
actually, you're thinking like there's a lot of like the suicide in the bathtub scenes playing through your mind, and it just says nihilism, and you're just it shows you all in blue, clutching your head, going, I just want to die, and you realize you may be amnesics.
Yep, that scene from Caligula. At least I can choose the way I die.
I just want to pay your debts off, and then we can go and.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Figure out what the hell is going on.
Just so they don't come for my liver in this zone. I don't want to deal with killing a bounty hunter and then having more credits taken off for the other bounty hunters that are going to come after me. That's a spiral. That's a death spiral that I don't want. I don't understand this zone, but I do. I may never come back to this zone, but I want to make sure that I'm safe here.
Yeah. You want to do the horse thing then?
You guys head over to Clem's. Clem's inside. For some reason, there's a barber pole and all that, and he's like, "Howdy, what can I do you for?"
Your leave, Freddie.
Hot town to shave, please, Clem.
Where are you going back to?
St. Louis, show me.
Them as well?
Yes, please.
He puts hot towels on everybody and then takes them off and asks if you'd like a shave, and you seem to be somewhere else. Welcome to St. Louis. They have a big fucking arch here. Other than that, Logan doesn't know shit or care about it, other than it's 4.5 hours away from Chicago, which you know something about.
Let's catch a Cardinals game and piss off some Cubs fans.
Yay.
All right. All right, well, you are the quote-unquote businessman here. Look.
So I need to do some bargaining. You guys aren't good at that? Because I'm not good at it.
You know where you want to go to buy a horse. You've never purchased.
Probably a horse ranch.
A farm? Yeah.
A farm, yeah.
Okay. You want to go to one that specializes in horses, any kind of horses in particular, or just I want good riding horses, or I want the tastiest horses you can make, or what? Are you after the place that Taco Bell uses? I don't know what you're after here.
How many resources do we have, Freddie? I only have 1,000 Shermer bucks. That is not going to buy a piece of horse.
I also have just over 1,000.
Okay, so we need to do the gold thing first.
Chris, activate Chris. Are you paying attention?
I'm paying for something.
Where's my electrocution on Chris button?
And Chris.
Okay, let's see how much it costs. Then we can decide if we want to buy one or not. So.
Okay.
What? No.
Riding horse is fine.
I'd rather have the cash because that improves my bargaining position. If I'm ready to buy, it's really hard to bargain when you're like, I don't fucking have any money.
Here's 20 gold pieces. Like, go make it happen. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
No, here's literally 20 gold pieces.
Cash for gold.
Fucking make it happen.
Cash for gold.
No. Go to a
back to cash for gold now.
Go to a proper jeweler, not those rip-offs. Cash for gold's a rip-off. Go to a proper gold seller and buy it.
Fine. We go to a Federal Reserve or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
The fuck.
We buy gold place.
You're in a whole different. There's several cash for gold stores. You're not sure where regular people go to get gold and stuff.
How much can I get? I go and how much can I get for 20 gold pieces?
Hold on, Matt. Let me look at my cash for gold thing here. Let's see. These are and okay. He's like, well, gold's really gone down in recent years and stuff. But so give me a bargain roll, and I'll bring out my calculator.
I fumbled my bargain roll.
Right.
Hold on a second. I have a reroll.
Reroll.
It's okay. And I limited retrieve the reroll.
I have a replenish. How about you keep that?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I have another reroll, so don't worry.
I definitely want to limit it.
Okay. With your fumble, just so you know, if I know you're not keeping that, but that would give you 500 Shermer dollars.
Wow.
I'm good.
Oh, nice.
Success, nothing special. Right. After taxes and all that, it'll give you $4,000.
It's not enough. All right, thank you very much. We go to a bank that deals in gold.
Give me a research roll to find such a place. It's not at full because they don't really do that.
Can we all look or just?
We can all look.
Yeah, he tells you what he's looking for.
Research. Yeah, about what?
You managed to find a bank. Give me a bargain roll as you're going for.
Let me support you this time.
Oh, here comes support. Here comes your -10. Suck it up. Yeah, -10.
I'll spend my reroll on that.
Nice. It's a -10, just like I predicted.
No, I have a reroll. It's fine.
All right, I'm going to play my replenish. Do you want to go ahead and limited retrieve it?
I sure do.
I'll just trade it to you. Here you go. There's the replenish.
Very good. Thank you. That's much easier than fucking putting it on the table.
I got rid of the high numbers there. Let's go back.
Okay. So now that you've done that, I will attempt my bargain roll. And I fail, so.
Cash for Gold place, it gives you more money than these guys are. They're talking about purity and stuff like that, and the gold isn't really there. They're willing to give you $3,200 here. Cash for Gold place is willing to give you $4,000 cash in hand. Cash for gold. Cash for gold.
Rags to riches. Any nadas toss out to get another card.
Oh, cool. All right, I got a nada. I've gotten 3 nadas so far. I should have hung on to them. All right. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go to the Cash for Gold because that's the best we can do with this.
He says, "Oh, I'll give you 3,900."
Very good.
Cool. Cha-ching. He gives you 3,900 Shermer dollars and smiles evilly at you. Freddie squibs at him.
By the way, I have a locker in if anyone has any victories or whatever.
Nope.
Cool.
All right, to the horse ranch. What we want is a field horse.
Male
field, not a riding horse, just a horse that can drag things back and forth for us. Low cost.
Sure. They can sell you basically what Logan puts as a kind of shitty horse for give me a bargain roll. They're wanting $1,500 for the shitty horse.
Let me transport.
No, do not fucking support me.
Oh, okay.
He just puts his hand. Yeah, 1,500 sounds good to you.
All right, that sounds good to me. All right, how many of these we want? 2?
3?
Sure.
We can all ride it to the place.
Yeah, but
they're not really riding horses. He wanted the non-riding horses, says the guy. If you wanted riding horses, I've got those for sale. These are not really broken for that. We can hook a plow up to them, though, if you're wanting to go Amish.
All right. How much are the riding horses? Failed my bargain again.
Those are $2,500 each.
I can't get 2 of those with the Shermer bucks I have, but if someone gives me, I'm 100 Shermer bucks short of that.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you 100.
No, give me a little more than that, so I have some Shermer bucks left.
I'll give you 500.
You want to buy saddles and stuff for those too?
No, that's okay.
I don't suggest riding them bareback unless you're really good at riding.
That's fine, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I purchased 2 horses.
He shrugs and goes,
I'm shit at riding anyway, Doc, so.
Just remember, if you get tired of them as pets, do not try to flush them down the toilet.
All right. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Let's take the horses away.
All right, you guys go walking the horses, and he's just standing there looking after you guys, and he's like, you guys walk all the way out to my farm? The answer is yes, because we're in St. Louis.
All right,
cars and shit.
we need to find a nice
Shakes his head.
Horse trailer? Yeah, I know.
No. We need to find we need to find a place to jump back to the embassy, grab some saddles, and whatever else we need from there. Put them on the horses. Then we can shadow walk them over to Cthulhu.
Okay, so we need targeted shadow walks. Can you do that?
We can both do that. I can do it.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. I will.
You want to try first?
Well, yeah. Did we fast forward, Logan? Like, we grab the saddles, come back.
Where would you like to grab? There is no fucking fast forward. Just because you're ill prepared doesn't
mean. To the embassy.
The embassy doesn't have any fucking saddles. All their horses are out doing stuff. Along with their
saddles?
They don't have a store that sells saddles in the Wild West.
Sell saddles? Absolutely.
Okay, how much?
Deal, then I'm grabbing your saddles because I feel like, especially for Freddie, they sure as fuck have no reason.
All right, how much are the saddles?
You can get a saddle, bit, bridle, blanket, all that horse shit that you may or may not know exists for $110. That's called a rig back in the Old West.
Are these Westmead bucks?
These are beastkin bucks. 110 beastkin bucks.
Don't have any of those.
I'm just checking. That is what, 6 gold, 5.5 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pay for it. That's fine.
Okay, that's per. So.
Oh wait, let me do my bargain roll. I'm not gonna deal on this.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't want me to do that?
You can support me.
All right, I'll support you. Nope.
I don't see what I get for you. Yes.
Okay, yeah, you get them for if you're buying 2 sets, 10 gold total. It knocks a little bit off the top.
Sure.
Throws in. He throws in. Also, since you made your bargain roll, he'll throw in 1 set of saddlebags.
Nice.
All right, then I'll jump back to the others. Yes, I have chunks of them, and well, I have chunk of rock.
So we're gonna sell. Yeah, we're gonna sell. We're gonna sell horses there. Do they have the ability to feed these horses?
That's their problem.
Okay, they may not want to buy them without horse feed.
No, they want to buy them if there's a demand for them.